Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you top 5 tips and slash tricks for All-Star on Play Zombies Garden Warfare. Now these can work on any All-Star because, you know, they have the same abilities. I'm only going to be going over the regular abilities. I have long llama clip, so I'll have to de-equip that right now. But maybe in another video I'll go over, like, you know, long bomb and all the other ones. And yeah, before we get into the video, do comment down below if you did enjoy this video and if you want to see more tip and tricks videos, because you know we have like how many other characters to go over from the plants and zombies. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Going in at number 5, I have a very common tip slash trick I can show you here that I see a lot of people not do for some reason, and it always helps me while I'm in a fight. And it involves using attack with dummies to actually shield the incoming damage. I know I just got hit by a shock shot right there. I just was not prepared for that. But as you can see, this corn shooting me. If I place this down, you can actually, with all sorts of weapons that comes out on this right side, you can actually shoot the enemies that are on the other side of your attack with them, but they can't hit you. So that's a really useful thing. I always use it all the time to shield incoming damage, especially shock shots and stuff like that. Anything that can like one-shot me as well. It's just very useful. That also segues into using it as a shield for when you're reviving a teammate. This is very helpful because the only thing that can actually damage you here is something that can do splash damage, which, you know, a lot of team does play pea shooter, but regardless, they're not going to do as much damage as they would if you just didn't have a shield there. Now at number 4, use your sprint tackle to kick pea shooters and sunflowers out of their rooting ability. I've explained this before, as Brains as a road kick can do the same thing. This is very useful if you're trying to one-on-one like a pea shooter or sunflower and they just instantly go right into their sunbeam or pea gatling. But your sprint tackle not only will do a massive amount of damage to them, it will actually kick them out of it. I can't tell you how many times this has come in handy for me because it also is a way to support your team and help your team at the same time. If your teammates are like, getting just absolutely destroyed by pea gatling or a sunbeam, you can just instantly take that out. My third tip for you as All-Star is I can't stress this enough to people that just only want to use their abilities as All-Star because, you know, his abilities are really powerful and do a lot of damage. But please, people, save your impunt for either a group of plants or a very strong plant like Citron. I can't tell you how many times it has saved me and gotten me up on the leaderboard, either by getting a multi-kill or versing a Citron that has peel shield up and I just can't take him out. I just don't impunt in there and I'm just on my way to the next point. Also, it's very satisfying when you get multiple plants and with one imp on it, and it gets you extra points and extra XP. Now I'll include this as tip number 3, which is Chomper is a very big counter to many zombies, I won't lie, but especially All-Star, since, you know, Chompers typically are going to be going for All-Stars more than any other character, at least they should be, considering All-Star has the most amount of health out of every zombie, tied with Super Brains. I think a lot of you know where I'm going here. This also ties in with the impunt ability, because when you start getting into playing zombies and you start learning more tips and tricks, one of the best things you can do is called a burrow cancel. What a burrow cancel is when a Chomper tries to burrow your character, and you use some sort of ability or movement that just completely annihilates the Chomper. For example, here I'm about to get burrowed. Boom. Just go up right against the wall, right when you're about to get eaten. Throw out your impunt as far against the wall as you can, like this close. Just keep holding the joystick there. Throw out your impunt. When Chomper comes up to eat you, it should kill them. Now some Chompers do have over 150 health, so I've had it before where I did it perfectly, but it did not kill him. And some Chompers are also, like, pretty experienced. They know when All-Star is going to do that. So try to be unpredictable when you do that. Like, don't just, when he goes and burrow, stand against the wall like this until he gets to you. Because some Chompers will know and they'll just wait for you to send it out and then eat you. Try and, like, do something like this where you're, like, it's, like, heading towards you and then you just go. Now, my next tip for you, try your best not to overheat as All-Star, because it can put you in a very tough situation, especially if you're in the middle of a fight. Without any upgrades equipped, no overheat or anything, All-Star overheats in typically about, I'd say, 6 seconds. And lasts for about 4 seconds where you can't shoot. Now with overheat equipped and overheat penalty upgrade equipped, if I go into the game now, All-Star typically overheats in about 7 or 8 seconds, which gives you about 1 or 2 more seconds of shooting time, and overheat penalty only lasts about 2 to 3 seconds. But what you'll see me doing, what I recommend doing, I really try to overheat, and I rarely do overheat by doing this. I shoot a little bit, stop for a second, keep shooting, stop for a second. It might be a little annoying, but that overheat might just ruin your chances at winning a battle. Another thing that you can do, place your tackle dummy down, shoot a bit. When you think about the overheat, sit behind it, use it as a shield. So they can't hit you, and then boom. My number 1 tip for you. It kind of is a joke one, but I also am kind of serious about it. As an all-star, use your primary. I see every time I go into the game, it's literally a meme at this point. The second I encounter an all-star, instant sprint tackle, instant impunt. I can understand if you can do that, it's like it's a Citron or something, they have 200 health, you want to take them out. I do the same thing. But use your primary weapon. All-Star's primary, I mean regular All-Star's primary is just crazy, look at this. The attack speed combined with this damage is just crazy. The damage output, it just doesn't compare to using your abilities. In fact, the amount of time it takes you to actually get killed with your abilities and their time to refresh, you can actually get more kills with your primary. I'm not saying don't use the abilities, because they really do help All-Star's primary, but just, you should be using his primary way more often. Okay, post video simply here, I just wanted to say, I wanted to add a few more things to the tackle dummy tip. You can also use a tackle dummy for, I recommend using it for beam bombs, and with the burrow cancel tip as well. If there's no wall that you can place your impunt to quick enough, you can also just place a tackle dummy and throw your impunt, and that can also work. That is it for today's video, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope this helped you, and I hope that you get better at All-Star after this. All these tips you're going to use in every single game, if not all of the tips, you're going to use in every single game at least once. I mean, I always try and burrow cancel a chomper. I always use the tackle dummies. I used to think tackle dummies are stupid and there's no point in them. But it just really helps against chili beam bombs and all that. Beam bombs let the go off, place this, and it will not hit you. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want more of these videos, please make sure to let me know in the comments, and let me know who you want me to do this video on next. Whether it be like Captain Deadbeard or something like that, or Planch Team, either one. Oh, we got them. Do it for you. Anyway, see you guys in the next video. Bye.